Welcome back to Saga of Three Kings, session 85, entitled Blackheart Bastion. Last session, the group, after defeating a group of giants, decided to follow the watchers in the tree lines that were inspecting the combat and headed back into the forest. They are hopeful that they will be able to track these individuals back to the source of the forces inside of the forest. A group led by a mysterious mage, elfish mage that beat the crap out of Shambles one time. For that and that alone is the recurring villain. Also, apparently, this mysterious mage's forces have caused problems for folks traveling around the fens, and also people who are trying to build a railroad around that area. That said, the group decided to wander in, and they have been traveling in the forest. The horse, I'll have you know, is not having an issue in the forest. Normally, horses would have issue moving through the forest, struggling over difficult terrain, possibly hobbling themselves in the ground. But Ranin is basically the majestic nature of horses made manifest, and it is having no issues moving about in the terrain. That said, a group of hobgoblins, goblins, and orcs, members of the Dark Flame Mercenary Company, members of the Sharp and Blue tribes, have come along as well under Raya's leadership. That said, you've moved into a slightly open bit of clearing, and the thing I want to start with at the very beginning of the session is everyone needs to make a perception check. Determine how bad you get caught out in your shit.
Damn, Grok.
Pretty bad for me. You're a nat one, boy.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Rookland.
Rookland's asleep.
So,
Rook got his reflection in his own shield.
So as a group, you fail, and as an individual, you succeed. A single person succeeds. Grok, you'll see it before it happens, so you will not technically be surprised, and you will know that it is coming. But at the very onset of the conflict, I would like for everyone to go ahead and roll initiative.
Grok just yells, "Oh shit."
You'll also be able to act during the first turn.
That's just pretty good.
I got a 4. I'm switching that.
We did not get a long rest, right? We just got a short rest, and that's it. Okay.
Are those wyverns?
It is a wyvern. Okay.
God, I wish I could have that.
All right. Fester, you're surprised. Grok, you are not surprised. What you see, and what others do not see, is that a shadow comes over the clearing. Very hard to notice with the rain that started to fall in the last half hour. You see that it descends down, and it's low enough that it can basically come down at an arc and hit into your front line. You recognize the shadowing pattern as a dragon-kind being, and I don't know if this group specifically has fought wyverns before. If you have, you would recognize it as such. If not, then you haven't.
On a short rest, I get no spells back.
You can arcane recovery
You can
to
arcane
get
recovery.
spells back.
How many is that?
You get
Accurate wizard level up to level 5.
correct.
So, like, if you're level 4, you can get 1 level 2 or 2 level 1s.
Yeah. If you're 13th level, you can get 6 spell slots back, but no spell slot can be higher than 5th level.
You said wisdom modifier?
Wizard level.
Wizard level. Okay, cool. So I can get up to level 5.
Right. So, Grok, what would you like to do on the first round of initiative? The interloper, the ambusher, rather, appears to be coming down at you from a height of about 40 feet. It is descending into the tree line. It's a very heavy canopy, by the way. And you got a 27 on your initiative, right?
No, I got on my perception. I got a 27.
Perception, I mean.
On my initiative, I got a 20. So I'm yeah.
You would see that there appears to be a tiefling or horned demon type woman over here behind this tree. A dark-skinned, white-haired elf behind this tree here. There are two people.
Okay, could you just ping those one more time?
Oh, sorry, hold on. Okay, so there is a horned woman here. There's a white-haired, dark-skinned elf here. 2 individuals who you haven't been able to suss out behind the large tree in front of you. Another creature behind this tree here, but you only just kind of barely see it. The wyvern, as mentioned, and also a rider on the wyvern.
Okay, so Grok would shout out as a free action 5 in the trees plus the wyvern and its rider. And then he would fire a firebolt at the wyvern. Would I, in doing so, would it have cover?
No.
Cool. So we're going to fire at the rider.
Okay. He
25 to hit.
will use his reaction as he's mounted to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. And that will hit, but it will also be transferred over to the wyvern. Go ahead, 9 damage. All right.
Yeah.
Poor wyvern.
I think it was
mine,
aimed for the
wouldn't be
wyvern.
doing this.
I was aiming
No,
for the
yeah.
rider.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Even still, good job.
Yep.
You rolled in the open, John.
Yeah, I know, and I don't know why it rolled the wyvern when I was clicking the warlord, but that's fine.
And in front of me here, in terms of the topography, is it rocks or trees over here?
That's a tree. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to go like this right here. And that'll be the end of my turn. So
Okay.
I basically called out how many there were, and I took a shot at the wyvern maybe to alert them to it.
Okay. A streak of fire kind of sizzling through the air due to the rain kind of slams into the where the rider was, but twisted the wyvern to take the hit. Yeah, we move from there down to everyone else is surprised, so it would go to them. The wyvern slams down very forcefully and suddenly, splashing kind of mud, the mess of the floor of the forest, and also bit of just all that stuff. The rider on top appears to be wielding a very long hilted glaive and is wearing very fine looking elvish armor, very structured and very much plate, kind of like a high ornate elvish plate. As he hits the ground, he barks out something in elvish. Those of you that can speak elvish hear that he's cursing. He's saying a curse word. And I would like for... Actually, no, you'd already know. What he appears to be doing, Raya, is he's saying a word, which you know would be a cant method of basically activating a command. The other people who are listening might hear the word and realize it's something different that's already been predisposed. The curse is probably, I don't know, think of the most heinous curse you can think of in real life. Say it out loud because we're a mature audience, Twitch stream. That's what he said, but in Elvish.
Ass.
He said ass is what he said. Oh, yeah, that's a dirty word.
I was gonna say the C word. I think we're not supposed
That's
to.
what I was going for.
Yeah, same.
Okay, no C words then. And no racial slurs or anything. Wasn't any of that. It was just a good old-fashioned C word.
Don't worry,
Good
guys. I
old word
typed it
you're
up.
not supposed to-
He will
They're all so fun, though.
attack with the glaive. And he is attacking at Rooklyn. 26 to hit. 13 damage, and because he has an ally adjacent to you, he deals an additional 14 damage, so 27. And that damage is doubled.
Why, though?
I'll explain once the initiative has cycled through. The rest
Because
of
he said a bad word.
the rest of the group seems to be kind of the exterior group seems to be lying in wait. It's almost as if they're waiting for response. So they are readying their actions, is what's happening. Raya, you are surprised, unless you can't be surprised. Brooklyn, and Benson, surprised.
Am I right in saying that he took over 50 in one shot?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Damn it.
he took 64.
I used my big heal spell previously, unfortunately. Crap.
Okay. Master Vester. As you start your initiative round, there's a strange sense of there being a presence next to you. And you kind of like in your eye line, kind of move your eyes to look over to Brooklyn. And for like just a flash of a second, just a momentary second, you see someone standing next to Brooklyn. Like there's two people that are like adjacent to you that are not there. There's also this very strange sensation of dread that seems to be kind of filling the air in front of the wyvern. The same would be felt by the orcs and hobgoblins. You would notice that they're kind of looking like their hair standing on end and they're kind of not feeling this vibe. And that is where I'll switch my music. Go ahead with your turn, Master Vester.
I sense somebody on the opposite side of Brooklyn and myself.
Almost as if there's like an invisible presence there.
If I were to look, is the rain catching anything in that space where I'm getting?
To see it, you would have to make an use your action to make a perception roll.
I'd rather just blind swing in that direction.
Okay, if you want.
I'll throw a leg kick to my left.
Okay. You have disadvantage for the attack, of course.
22.
Whoa!
Yeah, that'll hit.
Confident kid.
Do they reveal
Nope.
themselves?
You feel it contact something for a very quick second. You see kind of like a flash. If you've ever seen the movie Ghost in the Shell, like when she's kind of flipping through the water, like there's like a bit of a tracer of the form. From what you can tell, it's like a cloaked figure that's been hit.
I'm gonna hit that same presence.
Okay, still disadvantage.
13.
You see the rain kind of like popping for a second, and you kind of move that second kick up towards it. You watch the rain droplets, like where they're hitting drop, and as your leg cascades over it, you see this flash of black cut up. 23 versus your AC hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you counterattacks?
He was readying an action.
Oh, this rascal.
You will take 7 points of piercing damage, but that damage is doubled.
Damage is doubled, so 14.
And it was more of a, it wasn't like a slash, it was more of kind of like a stab in.
Okay.
And I'd like to mention too, the weird glaive that he's using on top is more like a short sword at the end of a spear. So it's like a very heavy bladed spear. So he's lancing with it, not slashing.
I'm going to throw one more punch at the invisible figure,
Okay.
and then one at the wyvern. So let's get invisible guy here.
12
will miss. And strike on the wyvern, 13.
will miss.
Bummer. I'm calling out Brooklyn, watch your
Actually,
side. There's one.
Sorry, 13 hits dead on the wyvern. Sorry.
Okay. I'm going to try to knock it prone and spend an extra key point to stunning strike. I don't know what order that has to go in.
You can go in either order. You're the one determining designation. You'll have disadvantage on the save to be knocked prone if he's stunned already.
I guess it doesn't matter if one hits and the other doesn't. So let's try for the prone first. That's a Constitution save of 17.
It does matter. So if you stun him first, then the save
He auto fails.
No,
Yes.
yeah.
All right, 17 con save.
Rolled out in the open, so you would know that that's a failure. Why does the wyvern keep doing that, even though it keeps switching him back?
Because it wants to be on our team. Just let me
Wyverns
have
are
it, John.
honest.
Honest wyverns.
Can't control it.
That's all it is. And I'm gonna just sort of trip him because he's
Yeah,
stunned.
sounds good. Now it's
So he's
rolling
prone and
close.
stoned, calling out that to the right side of Brooklyn there is something, and I just punched something to my left.
The rider makes his dexterity saving throw to dismount without issue, and will move so that the wyvern's between him and Rooklyn. Bester done, grok up.
Yeah, so I'm going to use my action to summon the Wildfire Spirit, and I'm going to place it 10 feet above the Wyvern and the Rider, sort of in between. Make that happen?
Yep.
Okay.
So you're thinking about like here.
So wall of text, but I think that each creature within 10 feet of the spirit, when it appears, must succeed on a dex save or take 2d6 fire damage.
Wyvern fails. Hobgoblin doesn't.
Brooklyn Investor.
And Rooklyn and Vester need to roll as well. So do the invisible.
What was the roll? I'm sorry.
Oh, no, invisible one's saved.
Next save.
Dex save.
Dex save. Oh,
Is it half on? No, just save or fail.
20. Do I have disadvantage?
You wouldn't have disadvantage.
No.
No.
Do you add something to that, Rooklyn, or no?
Yeah, it makes it a 12.
And that misses, unfortunately.
So you'll take 11 fire damage as well. The Wyvern also takes the 11.
Is that spell damage?
It's fire damage.
Fire damage.
Not from a spell, no.
Okay. So he can do his.
Yeah, he doesn't resist it.
Did the invisible guy get it?
Actually, I do resist fire because of my helmet.
From what you can tell, the burst kind of like moved out towards their shades. You can kind of see like a glint of them kind of move for just a second. They appear to be very nimble.
And then, so on the Wildfire Spirit takes its turn after my turn. And so it's going to rise up 20 feet above and shoot down at the Wyvern.
Okay.
26 to hit.
Yep. It's a range attack, so it has disadvantage, but yeah, those are both good rolls.
I raised up 20 feet, so I'm a total of 30 feet above it.
No, I understand. You're shooting at a prone target. The rules are silly. I'm just saying it's fine.
Oh, okay. Do I get advantage? Is it 13?
You don't have advantage, no.
Oh, okay.
Just the 7 damage.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Right before that turn ends and it goes to the Warlord's turn. Here comes the fun.
Okay.
All right.
Just want to make sure I do all my things.
Benson,
What?
I need you to make either an athletics or an acrobatics check, your choice.
Does he get the +2 because he's in my room or in my area?
It's a ability check, not a saving throw.
Okay.
15.
15 fails. A massive hand of force appears above your horse, reaches down and grabs you, and then lifts you 30 feet into the air.
Me?
Yeah.
Can I use my wand at all since it's a spell targeting me?
I'm not targeting with a spell, I'm targeting with an action from a summoned conjuration.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, it's very awkward, but yes. Spells that target are different than spells that create things. Like if that Wildfire Spirit was a spell that was summoned, the Wildfire Spirit shooting you is not a spell that can be blocked. The Wildfire Spirit is not targeting you, the spell's not. The
So
thing that's
that
created
means
by
it has hit points.
Yes. Yes, Bigsby's hand
Okay.
definitely has hit points.
All right, cool.
You would recognize immediately that you are in a Bigby's hand.
Do I take damage?
No,
Grab.
I just grab you and lift you 30 feet into the air, I believe.
Now you got a better view of the battlefield.
Aim your
Use
spells
that to
better
your
now.
advantage.
Oh, actually, no. I can use my
We got
bonus.
ice in the sky.
I can use my bonus action to crush you. So you'll take
Almost nothing.
11 points of damage.
I don't get a save or anything against it.
It's literally, if I have you in my grasp as a bonus action, I crush, and it does
Okay.
2d6 plus spellcaster.
Okay.
All right, I'll get the hand token out there here in a bit. An arrow comes flying through and will slam into one of the hobgoblins, and that's enough to kill it.
A hobgoblin went down?
Yep.
And one. Jesus Christ.
You see a woman, the horned woman that I mentioned to Grok before, kind of rush out in kind of like a Naruto run. As she's moving, behind her, wings sprout out. She kind of spins and turns and stops on the other side of the tree, looking directly at Raya. Raya, make a charisma saving throw.
Now he gets +2 because he's in my area.
Yes, this is a
20.
and this is a spell effect as well. So 20 is a success. So for a second, as she kind of moves there and kind of looks at you, you kind of have the sensation of someone trying to pervade your mind, and you kind of shunt it out.
You don't want to be here.
And similarly, a male version of the same kind of rushes out on the right side of the battlefield. And once he gets to his position, instead of doing weird attempts at sexy stuff, he will target. Bear with me here. Yeah, he'll target Grok. A bolt of fire comes out of his hand and comes cascading at Grok with a 22 to hit.
That hits.
10 fire damage. And the second fire ray misses.
Okay.
All right. It goes to the hobgoblin's turn, and he then states another curse word, which you would note that they just took readied actions and kind of held turns, so it's now their initiative again, so I'm going to hit you a bunch more times. The hobgoblin will lead. I am going in on Christinger Vester with the javelin. 3 attacks.
Okay.
30, 25, 26.
They all hit, just barely.
Yep.
Barely.
24 damage, and that's after doubling it. 22 damage, that's after doubling it. And 30 damage, and that's after doubling it.
676.
Mm-hmm.
Jeepers.
So you're taking 120 something?
Don't do the math, Rock. It's more fun to just
All
say
right,
if I'm hurt real bad. Also, I'm hurt pretty bad. You
All right.
I would call it blooded.
It's going to be a series of fire rays being shot at people. 2 attacks against Raya, 1 missing, 1 hitting.
Where are these coming from?
They're coming from the girl on the left who tried to charm him.
If it's a spell, he gets resistance to it.
It is
in
not.
my area.
It's an innate ability.
It still doesn't count as magic spell attack.
Nope. The ranged weapon attack. Demons have innate abilities that allow them to do crazier magic-like shit. They're not technically spells. It is gonna miss on the first one, hit on the second one for 10 fire damage.
I'll take that.
You're only gonna take 5. You do not take double damage like the people up front are. Moving.
Wait, what?
You're not taking double damage like Christinger, Vester, and Brooklyn are.
So she hit me. She hit for 5.
She hit for 10, and you took half, so you're taking 5. Right? You
Okay, but I'm having it with my ability. You're not just having it because of.
No, you're having it with Uncanny Dodge. You said you had it. That's why I was saying you took 5.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
We're good. And then 2 more fire rays over at Grok, and 20 and 20, I think both miss, right?
They do.
Yeah. Pretty good rolls, but not good enough. Okay. Then the large guy will move out. And he seems to be taking the dodge action. And the archer will fire once again, now taking a bit more of a fire line, hitting the hobgoblin on the left side. And he's very dead, yes. Okay.
Where is this archer?
All the way out there.
Oh, dang.
And the bonus action to crush you would have happened this turn, Benson, so you took the damage now, not when I said you did path before, because it was a ready action when I cast the spell, not a full turn. So apologies there for the cheating. Moving on to, but made it right in the end. Raya, you're up. Free perception check.
Does our war party go on Raya's turn?
Yes, they go on right after Raya, and they will do.
22.
So you would notice when a person is invisible that the best thing to kind of track for isn't like rain marks, it's what they leave behind as they move. And you can actually see that there are footprints that have kind of jostled around in the 5-foot spaces to the left of Brooklyn and to the right of Vester. There appear to be 2 cloaked invisible assailants. And you would also notice, being a dead person, that they seem to be emitting an aura of some sort. And as a assassin of sorts, you would recognize this as an aura of murder. Basically, anything adjacent to them has vulnerability to all piercing damage, and all piercing damage is all we've been throwing against them lots.
Does one of them look bloodied?
No.
Right. Also, can Benson see these invisible fucks? He's got those super glasses.
Benson does not have the super glasses on. He he took them off to try.
You took him off the crystal ball.
All right, crystal
That's
ball, man.
right. Too many magic items.
Yeah.
Don't I know it?
Looks back
Put the
into
goblins on the wyvern. I don't want to have to deal with them.
Oh, the wyvern would have gotten up last turn. It didn't attack.
It doesn't get up until the end of my next turn.
Oh, it's stunned. That's right. Thank you. That's why I didn't do anything with it. It's like, why didn't I do anything with that? And then
Fuck that guy as well. It's got wings. It stays down. Who knows what's good for it?
What are we doing, Ryan?
I'm gonna move along the top of the monster battle line and climb up the tree, stand above invisible guy and warlord.
Okay.
I'll try to cut the warlord in the head.
All right.
15 to hit.
He blocks.
I don't think a 19 is worth it. I'm gonna bonus action and disappear into the weather.
Yeah, absolutely. It's raining hard enough that you kind of see Raya.
30.
Yeah, you see Raya kind of jump up like Spider-Man, like land on the tree, kind of swing out with the dagger, and then start kind of backing up the tree. And as he's kind of moving, he just kind of becomes the tree.
Question for you: do those people, or do the invisible people, are they get counted as undead?
I don't know.
Because if they are, my Helm of Brilliance will make them do 1d6 radiant damage. Is why I was asking.
Yeah, I mean, that probably would be true if they were undead, but I don't know. You haven't seen them, so you don't know.
Well, the Helm lock activates if I see them or not. That's why because we
Well,
would see the radiant damage hit them,
I mean, yeah, you would if it was hitting them.
and the Helm emits light.
Yeah, I mean, it might be beneficial if they were undead, but
No, so the point I was making is you
Seems
never
like
said
they're
anything,
not.
and I had forgot about it. So I
Yeah.
was just trying to make sure.
okay, well, good remembering, but yeah, they're not undead. Nothing here is undead. The closest
Beat the shit out of something.
the closest to evil we have is there are demons on the battlefield.
Me.
And Ryan.
Oh, also Raya, there's that. Sorry.
And Ryan.
Don't forget the saint. Brooklyn, you're up.
Orcs.
Oh lord.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Other orcs.
Yeah,
Sorry,
guys.
Did you give commands, Ryan? I'd mentioned that you'd want to do that before you disappeared into Tree Town.
Yeah, smart. Let the 2 orcs know about the guy in front of Christinger.
Okay.
And to just swing wildly into that space, and the goblins can step back and shoot at the best target they see.
Okay.
I wanted to use a turn to try to save them, but I felt like everybody was going to yell at me if I did.
What do you mean?
Just waste the whole turn just casting Pass Without Trace so they could run away.
The orcs are going to take 2 wild swings with their great axes into the nothing. Looks like they one of them will hit, and it will do a pretty decent amount of damage. All right, and then let's see. Okay, and then you would see that the goblins will. Micromanaging is fun. 3 attacks, they're going to be shooting their heavy crossbows over at the tiefling. Bang, bang, bang. Got 2 shots in.
Nice.
Good job, boys.
Hitting like dump trucks. She becomes very annoyed and yells something out in Elvish, another curse word, and is pointing at them.
Rude.
Benson, you are currently grappled, and as long as you are grappled by the grasping hand, I don't think you're restrained. Let me check. No. You're just held.
Okay. So I can cast spells still. I'm guessing.
Yes, you can.
Cool.
Absolutely.
His Benson's eyes are going to go black, and he's going to lull his head back, and his mouth's going to open, and tentacles are going to come out and wrap around the hand, casting Innervation.
Okay. Throw that spell up for me. All right. So the target must make a Dex saving throw, and the hand has a dexterity of 10 and gains no bonuses. So DC is 19, so I failed. It'll take 48 necrotic damage. The hand has a total number of hit points equal to the creature who casts its hit point maximum. Okay. So go ahead and give me 48 dice.
Also, I think you skipped Brooklyn.
Yeah, go ahead, Brooklyn. Sorry. While we're dealing with this is happening above you, so.
I don't like the invisible thing next to me, so
Okay.
I'm gonna try to hit it.
19 damage on it. Okay.
23 because I have disadvantage for the first hit.
Uh,
Does 3 radiant, 9 slashing.
okay. And you're attacking the wyvern?
The invisible thing. The
Oh.
thing giving me vulnerability.
Okay.
Can you inspire disadvantage attacks?
You can't. If you have advantage and disadvantage, it just nulls it out.
So
So
just go to the first die roll then, right?
yeah, it would.
All right. Yeah, I'll spend my inspiration. Let him crit.
Okay.
Sweet. Then it does 16,
20.
20 damage.
20.
And I'll swing at it again if it isn't dead, which I'm assuming it's not.
Nothing else?
I failed on that one.
Okay. And your
Oh,
weapon
you
will...
didn't smite.
You didn't smite on that? The crit?
I don't have any spell slots.
Your weapon
I'll
will
use
go
my
from...
inspiration on that, actually. I just realized it's poor. I don't want it to break.
Okay, so then that'll cancel out, and 19 will hit. So go ahead and... That's 14 damage.
14 more damage.
At this point, you see the rain start to kind of like splattering on the ground. You also notice that there's like a tinge of crimson that starts hitting the ground as well.
You bloody did.
Nice.
That's good.
And we're
That's good.
We're pretty sure that invisible is not coming from magical means at this point.
Why?
Like it's something they're wearing.
Why?
They
do
were
you...
born this way.
They're not con saving when they're getting their shit pushed in.
If they didn't get if they didn't cast it on themselves, they wouldn't have to make a con save.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Benson, you cast Enervation. The tentacles wrap around the fingers and start to try and kind of like pull it off of you, and you feel the energy kind of like warp into you. Because I believe that spell heals you, does it not?
Yeah, for half of the damage done to it.
Okay.
So 9.
You can use your action on your turns to automatically deal 4d8 more necrotic damage to the target. Got it. Perfect. So basically, it's a clasp of fingers and tentacles, and the hand. So like the hand, hand, and tentacles. All right, perfect.
Ham squeezes Benson, Benson squeezes hand.
Chody Dunn goes to the top of the initiative, which would be Master Bester.
He's giving it a very weird handshake.
Feel like I should put down the wyvern? I'm gonna put down the wyvern.
Please.
It's no longer stunned, but it is prone, so you have opportunity.
It's still stunned until the end of my turn.
Oh, it's the end of your turn, is it? I thought it was start.
Yes.
Okay,
End of my next turn.
got it.
So I'm just gonna wail on him. You let me know when he's dead. 17 to hit.
17 hits, 12. Okay, still up.
13 again. I think hit last time.
It did. It does. So 9 more.
21 total.
Okay.
29 for another 14.
Still alive, bleeding a lot though.
And
Yeah.
then a crit for 16. So
Okay.
30, 39, 51.
You do that Jet Li thing he does in like Ip Man, where you kind of get over the top of it and start going boom, 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 slamming into
Yeah, in the neck.
into its neck and like its jaw. You hear like cracking and kind of like loud popping, and it's kind of like turning its head slowly. Its eyes still kind of glazed over and rolled into the back of its head. But after you kind of finish your punching and kind of stand up from it a bit, it kind of like its eyes snap back into position and it's angry as fuck. But also bleeding, and you're pretty sure like it has a pretty solid broken jaw and
That
very
was
hurt neck.
consecutive normal punches.
Brock, you're
So
the,
we didn't kill it. You didn't kill it, Zach?
it's still
No.
alive.
He's
Let's
no
move-
longer
we're gonna
stunned, but
move
he is
right
still
here.
prone.
Okay.
Move
Do
right
I?
Here.
Allies, you said you have to use your turn to make them do things.
Yeah, but you have to give commands to have them do.
That's what I'm saying, but it has to be on your turn, and then they
Yeah.
would do it on
You're
their
different
turn.
though
or
because you're not. Your horse is not the same. You're riding a mount. Followers have different issuings. You're on a mount, so all it can do is move while you're riding it. If you're not on it, it does nothing but take the dodge action. If you're
Got
more
it.
than 1,000 feet away from it, it starts using wind walk to get to you.
Got it. Cool.
What a cool horse.
It
not
always
stamping.
it always knows where you are, but if you are on top of it, you can use your action to make it fight. If you have
Got
the mounted combat feat, you can also not have to take your action to do that.
Old Dizzy.
Grok, what you doing? Moving around the tree and
Staff of Fire, Fireball, this direction.
okay,
My Wildfire Spirit is 30 feet up.
okay. 1 second. Sorry. Okay. I'm not asking you what level you're casting it at. What I will say is you're casting a spell. You see the guy who's kind of walking out there, kind of look over at you and wave his hands in a weird kind of gesture. What level are you casting the spell at?
It's coming from the staff. I'm not
So
sure.
if it's just baseline, it's 3rd level, which means he is canceling the spell.
Okay. So let me just take that off of that. Lose 3 charges. Oh crap!
I
lost
didn't
3
realize you
charges
could
to Staff of
counterspell.
Fire.
You're casting the spell from the staff. The staff is still technically creating the spell effect.
Crazy.
Okay. Which caster is doing that?
This guy here, over in the middle of the field, he appears to be holding a holy symbol.
Got it. That guy's a dick.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So then it goes to the Wildfire Spirit's turn.
Yes, and it is 30 feet, I believe you said, above the wyvern.
Yeah. Instead, what I'm going to do. Hold on a second. In terms of my turn, Grok is going to move back behind the rock to get cover from this guy.
Mhm.
And he's 30 feet above the wyvern, so we're just going to do our little fiery seed.
Down at the wyvern.
Yeah, so 26 to hit.
That'll work. Well, it's actually 17, but either way, it's fine.
Okay, 6 fire.
Okay. And Grok done, moving to the Team Death Squad. And still changing music. Okay. So the Hobgoblin will lead the conflict by going in on Master Vester.
Typical.
Sentinel.
You are currently present. That is accurate. So then go ahead and make your Sentinel attack.
21 or 26. I have advantage from hidden.
Okay. This will proc the fact that you are no longer hidden.
You get sneak? Oh, okay.
Yeah, 25 total
Okay.
damage.
As he kind of comes in towards him, you see him strike into Christinger. The attack will hit for 9 slashing, or I'm sorry, 9 piercing damage, double. And then immediately after kind of lancing through Christinger, you see him drop back, settle the spear into the mud, and stab upwards into you, Raya. Crit for 12 damage, but because of your position, I'm sorry, double. Did you double the 9?
I did.
Okay, double the 12. And then my 3rd attack, I'm going to make a shove attack against Raya. You can make either.
Do they double all piercing damage in the area? Or is
Yes.
it just against enemies?
Their enemies take hostile creatures in the aura take double or
Okay,
are
so
vulnerable
it's
to
not just a
piercing.
broad. So me stabbing him isn't going to get
I
double.
wish.
What? Let me
Okay,
actually.
That would be so close.
Let me double check. Let me double check.
We'd have to
If
restart
that's the
this
case, mine
fight.
would be doing some cool
I've only hit
stuff
him
too.
one.
Yeah. So
Are you stabbed?
as long as they're not incapacitated, the invisible creatures, hostile creatures within 5 feet of it gain vulnerability to piercing damage, unless they have resistance or immunity to such damage. So if I were to hit you with like a spell that does piercing damage, you wouldn't care because it would
I
bounce
couldn't make
up.
sure it wasn't a generic aura.
Yeah.
Oh man, I
No,
wish.
that would have been
Specified
that would have been great.
Oh.
Sorry, on the attack against Christinger, I'm going to use his the Hobgoblin's martial advantage, so it's an extra 13 damage. So that's also
doubling that?
that's also doubled, yeah. And then the attack against you, the 12, and then Raya, my third attack is going to be a shove attack. I need you to make either athletics or acrobatics. Okay.
27.
All right. 29 will work better. So he is going to shove you 5 feet away from the tree, so you will fall and hit the ground. You have acrobatics, so you're not prone. That's fine. But the not quite stunned dragon is going to stand up, and its tail is going to flare out around the Warlord at Raya, and its teeth are going to come in towards Christinger.
Does that provoke Sentinel for me? Does it attacking Christinger?
Hell yeah.
The tail wouldn't. The attack against Christinger would.
Well,
Yeah.
It's a crit.
Okay.
It does 15
21.
plus. Yeah.
Raya, are you immune to poison damage?
I resist it.
Okay. So then you'll take 8 piercing, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Failure. You'll take 27 poison, so half would be 13.
Give me for 12 and 13 earlier, right?
Yeah, the 8 piercing is doubled, so it'll be 16 plus 13.
16.
Yeah.
And then 27 poison?
Halved, yeah,
Hey.
so 13.
Hey,
So 13.
I'm gonna give you my inspiration since you gave it to me earlier this week.
Okay, so then it'll be half 13, and then it'll be half again, so it'll be 6. So 6 poison plus 16 piercing from the Wyvern's tail. And then the Sentinel attack happens before the martial, or the attack, right? That's the wording on Sentinel?
Let me see.
Or is it after? Yeah, just click
When a
Sentinel
creature
feat.
within your reach makes an attack.
Yeah, it doesn't finish the attack. So go ahead and
Chop its head off before it bites me.
yeah, so basically what happens is the tail goes whoosh, and then the wings kind of flare up as it kind of stands. Its base comes towards Christinger, and you just see the bright Haziel blade come forward and kind of cut into the neck. The wyvern kind of has a bit of momentum, but kind of twists and turns, falling to the ground without doing anything. Its space is difficult.
Scared at all.
Its space is difficult terrain for the purposes of movement.
They are
Right,
about to
grab.
drop me, just so you guys know.
Raya's grabbing something. You couldn't have been a couple seconds sooner.
You you see her kind of annoyed, kind of rush forward towards this tree, and it appears that she's taking the hide action. No one's passive perception beats it, so she is invisible to you for the purposes of the fight.
She can't beat a 20.
She did beat a 20. The person that was still
Did she
lingering...
beat a 20? Did she beat a 21?
She did beat a 21.
And a 19.
She did also beat that.
Damn
What about
it.
10?
Damn, she's good.
You see
She beat a
the,
6.
the remaining guy you haven't seen, who appears to be the wizard. He's kind of moving his hand like this. Kind of, it seems like it's moving in the same pattern as the Bigsby's hand. He'll use his bonus action to crush. So another 14 points of damage to you, Benson. And then he rushes his hand out and kind of points his 3 fingers, kind of like this, out at the goblins. You see 3 fiery rays kind of shoot out from there. This is spells, but they're too
They
far.
have resistance.
Oh, so these 2 will. The one on the outside
two
won't. That'll save 2 of them. Forcing the chatting of 2 of them. Yeah, so these 2 are very well wounded, the 2 that are closest. Their friend dies, though, the one on the outside.
I don't remember that.
All right, and then
Wow. The SpongeBob meme you posted the other day.
Oh, I do have inspiration. You're right.
the very large cleric kind of walks up. You see him kind of raise his hand, kind of gesture it towards the dragon, the worm, and he says a word in Draconic. You watch as it
Right.
starts to stir.
I'm gonna yell over him.
You watch as it starts to stir. Looks like
Oh,
a
that piece of shit.
potent amount of healing was put back into the dragon. That appears to have been his bonus action. He then kind of like uses his action to brandish a weapon. The weapon he is wielding happens to be a very nasty looking 3-headed flail.
Is it the Warlord again?
This is not the warlord, this is the priest.
Oh, okay, I see him.
Yep.
My-
And last but not
My icon
least,
selected. He was hiding right behind one of the emblems.
last but not least, I got 2 more, sorry. A lot of guys I'm throwing at you here. Fire rays at rock. Miss, miss, miss. It's depressing. And then the archer will take his single shot in steady stance at one of the orcs, firing right between the dragon and the 2 frontliners and nailing him. That'll kill the orc. All right. Good times. Raya, you are up. I'll go ahead and set the music back.
Cut the dummy.
Okay.
Ugh. I didn't cut them.
On its
It'll go to pour the weapon.
It disappeared.
Okay. Anything else do you want to move? You don't provoke opportunity attacks because they can't draw a line of sight of you to attack you. If you're hidden.
I'll just slip up the tree.
Okay.
Just out of reach.
Are you still within... So he's got a glaive, so you need to be 15 feet up.
Ooh, that's true. No, I'll stay close enough just in case that I can swing back.
Okay. All out.
So just above his head.
Perfect.
Get the orcs on the field. Orc.
Ryan,
And 2 goblins.
you're done. Brooklyn, you are up.
What about the orcs?
Soldiers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, soldiers. He didn't issue any commands.
I'm trying
Do
to
the
get
thing.
him to. I was trying to tell him to.
Yeah.
You say fight.
Yeah, fight.
Yeah.
Fight until you're
Sorry,
done.
I actually said they keep doing it until they die, so...
Oh, yeah.
Or they're told otherwise, so that's me being
Keep forgetting
dumb.
I'm in charge of them. I don't.
They're gonna move around the corner and shoot this lady. They are dump trucking on her hard.
Good.
Jeez Louise. Well, that's not so good.
All right.
Okay.
Come on, fellas.
They hit her.
And
They
then,
hit her.
and then you'll see them kind of move around. I think that's enough for their speed, 30, right? Yeah, that's fine. And they take the hide action as a bonus action.
Nice.
Because goblins. And they are... not bad. Hopefully not targets anymore. The tiefling does appear to be yelling, or the demon lady does appear to be yelling in their direction, though.
And
Now, the orc will swing, and you want him to go against the invisible target still. Well, that's what you called for last time, so he's going to keep doing that.
Well,
Come on, buddy. I believe in you.
His great axe swing. It's going to be a miss.
All that belief for nothing.
Vincent, you need to save us.
Oh, right.
I'm a little tied up right now.
Yeah, that'll actually spur the invisible one to make an attack against the orc. Yeah, that'll kill him. And I forgot that the other one hasn't swung at all either. They don't have large attacks, but they do have...
Because they're invisible.
Well, no, it's just because their aura is really what they do.
Can't see them.
And I also can't see... You know, I can... They're on my screen. Here, I'll even...
So now you're just cheating.
I mean, you kind of have an idea of where they're located. And that's fine. Brooklyn, you are up.
Okay. I'll take one
The
swing.
wyvern is alive again.
Yeah,
So you
Is
know.
it prone?
it is prone.
No.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he did just get
I'll make
hit.
one swing at it first. Oh, it's a crit.
Okay.
Does 13 slashing and
More than enough.
12 radiant.
Yeah, it's back to not being alive anymore.
Neat.
All right, and then I'll swing at the invisible guy.
Okay.
Oh, I failed.
You'll go from poor to inferior. As you swing down, you kind of hit a root on the ground. Twisting the blade, you can start to see fractures in it. Brooklyn done. Any else, other things? Bonus action?
Let me see here. I'm gonna try to do the Shield Master, the bonus action to shove, just in my direction in front of me.
Okay.
'Cause I know it's in front of me, so.
I actually forgot something on my turn that I meant to do, and I'm just gonna go back on it. The big hand would move 30 feet with a Benson in it. I'm a dum-dum.
That pack.
Well, that kills me.
Okay, so Benson, it's your turn. You're still grasping onto it. You can use your action to automatically deal the damage.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna continue it.
48. 17. Okay. The hand seems to be fracturing. You can tell that the spell seems to be weakening at least by half. Possibly more than half. And then do you have any bonus actions or movement? Movement is 0, but if you have like a Misty Step or something.
I can Misty Step.
If it's prepared, yeah.
Yeah, no, it is prepared. But will that kill my
No.
thing?
Casting concentration spells kills other concentration spells. Casting instantaneous spells, you can hell. The wizard that you're fighting just did it. He casts Scorching Ray while he is concentrating on the spell to crush you.
Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and pop out then with Misty Step.
Okay, 30 feet down, so you can just teleport straight down to the ground, or you can teleport. That's pretty much it. Otherwise, you're going to be falling.
Back of his
Can I
horse.
back one?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll allow that. So you're on top of the wyvern.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just said diagonals don't count in this game. Why don't you just teleport back onto his horse? It's only 30 feet away.
That's fine. I'll allow it. You want to teleport back onto your horse?
Yes, on the steed.
Okay. So your speed's renewed. Do you want to move at all or no?
Can I tell my horse to go and attack, or is that my action?
Your action to force your horse to attack.
Would be force attack. So okay, so
You can move your horse, but you can also bonus action summer haste, which allows it to dash as a bonus action.
I'm going to just move him over to the side to get some cover.
Okay.
Over by these trees, just out of the way.
Wow, you just ran right off the board, didn't you?
I'm out.
Good move.
How the hell?
Really get a whole new retinue.
You and Ashmedea can finally be together.
Yay!
Ashmedea has been sitting right on the edge of the board this whole game.
She's just gonna come save me when you guys are on screen.
That's fair.
Cool. I'm nearly dead.
Mhm.
Let's go down swinging for the upteeth time. I'm gonna swing at the big man with the long spear.
Okay.
20.
That will hit.
I'm gonna try to stun him.
Okay.
Constitution save.
Fuck. Yep. That'll work.
Oh shit. Okay, dope. We're gonna spend an extra key point. We're just gonna wail on him. 17 will probably miss.
17 will miss, yeah.
20 again.
20 hits.
Let's knock him on his ass.
Okay. He's down.
And 23. So 34 damage total.
Okay.
And he's on the ground.
Minus. Okay. And he's bleeding a lot.
Somebody finish this guy. He's scary.
Grok.
So, which one is he? Is he the one?
It's the one with all the little marks on him.
Down
It's
one,
not-
the hobgoblin.
Okay.
Oh, I want to do it too.
Oh, I should go ahead and just, since they're on the board. I
I'll
actually
move here.
have an invisible condition modifier.
Question: before I make that move, am I able to drop my staff and use my scimitar?
Oh, wait. No, sorry, that's hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
This is invisible.
zoomed way too far out to have a look at those icons.
Uh,
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
12 slashing,
Hidden.
and then I'm using the bonus word Kila
Okay.
to let me take a second attack that has advantage. 23, right?
Yeah, those will both hit. So a total of 20 damage. Okay, he's still alive. All right,
Okay.
on their initiative track, he is stunned. You see that the cleric, kind of moving forward, reaches down past you, Brock, kind of like moves in and like reaches past you, touches the hobgoblin, and casts
Grab
a
his hand.
spell
break
as an action. And you watch as all of the wounds that are on his body just disappear. You can make a religion or nature or arcana check. Either one of them's fine. You know the spell. You've cast it before. He just cast the spell heal on him.
Benson couldn't counterspell it. I don't know how counterspell works. That's why I was asking.
He's on the other side of a tree, so no.
He did run off.
So-
Yeah, I forgot about that.
That's an excellent question and would have been a cool play. But
Yeah.
Would have been clutch.
The cleric then kind of just stands there defensively, not really doing anything. The Cambion on this side will look to Benson, annoyed, and say in common, the common tongue, "Keep running, little halfling. Doesn't matter. You're coming with us. You're meeting our master." And dash kind of straight towards you. His wings kind of flip out, and he kind of flies up to meet you on your level. And as he's coming at you, this one wields a very sickly looking spear. And as he gets within range of the spear, he'll make 2 attacks against you with it. 19 and crit. So that'll be 5 piercing damage and then 5 fire damage for the first attack. And then it'll be 13 piercing damage for the crit plus 9 fire damage.
Okay, hold on. So how much total fire damage?
It'll be a total of 14 fire damage
So half that, 17.
because of the Freemas gauntlets.
Right. So
And then
7.
the piercing is 17.
Okay.
Or sorry, 13. Sorry, one more time. 5 from the first attack, 13 from the second attack, 18.
43.
Got it. Okay, great. That's that one. The wizard on the other side of the thing will point at Rooklyn after moving to this position. The hand descends down towards him and kind of floats above him as a bonus action. He's not going to initiate his attack as an action. Instead, he is going to cast a spell on Rooklyn, which I believe just automatically happens. Checking. Yep. You see a red X kind of appear above Rooklyn's head. It then splits, and 2 angel wings kind of appear for a second and disappear. Those of you who are arcane knowledge, Raya specifically, would know that this is a hex that has been put upon Rooklyn. You can feel your strength sapped from you as the hex appears above your head. Your strength ability checks are at disadvantage. So when I grab you next turn, then you'll have a problem. Another arrow fires. This one at Grok. Actually, hold on. Bonus action first, then launch the arrow. All right. I need you to go ahead and Grok, give me a. Do you have any immunity or anything to poison?
I don't believe that I do.
Okay. Then give me a Constitution saving throw against poison.
Are you still wearing the belt of dwarven kind?
No,
I am not.
Okay.
I rolled a 9.
Okay.
So I'm not within Rooklyn, right? Am I within Rooklyn's sphere?
No.
No. 15.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Am I poisoned?
Something like that.
Okay.
So, you will take looks like a total of 7 piercing damage, which will double. So 14. And then you'll take 44 poison damage.
From whom?
The archer.
Which one is that jackass?
Way far away from you on the opposite side of the battlefield. I pinged him a couple
Okay.
times, yeah.
He's way down there.
Um,
Hell of
the
a shot.
hiding woman is going to pop out, and loose 2 fire rays at... No, it doesn't matter. That hits no one in this party. And I believe that's it for my combatants. Yep, Ryan. Being a natural-minded individual, you would note that the poison that was on that lance, or on that spear, was dragon's bile.
Gross.
Very potent shit.
Icky.
Guys, this isn't going great.
No, it's not going perfectly, but you know.
I mean, I could have always used the Iron Horn of Valhalla. I'm just remembering I have.
Lions, Jeremy. Lions
Yeah.
every time.
Just whip out,
Yeah, I'm
whip out
gonna-
the Wand of Wonder. Let's see what it does.
Yeah, there you go. Wand to
I'm gonna reach
Wonder,
my-
get a natural 100.
Andy's face is like, fuck. When I said Wand of Wonder, he's like, oh, it probably will happen.
Don't use the Wand of Wonder.
Do it.
I reach into my pocket
God damn it.
and I pull out a magic item.
Okay.
And I say the command word and I throw them both on the ground. And 2 lions spring to life.
This is the... Yeah, okay.
Wondrous statues.
Yep.
Use your
Is
thing,
that your,
Brooklyn.
is that your action?
It is an action.
Shit. I was really hoping you would kill the commander.
He got like full healed.
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
he's stunned and prone. It's fine.
I throw them within like I think it's 60 feet. I don't think I've got that kind of arm. I'm gonna toss one on top of the wyvern and the other end of the empty space between the cleric, the warlord, and the fire spirit.
They're not 5 foot, they're big.
Are they larger?
Yeah.
Big boys. Suck on those
then-
wizards.
Yeah, I'll throw one on top of the wyvern, one behind it, and I'll have them take off and do stuff.
Okay.
And the goblins shoot arrows.
The goblins can pop out and shoot, yeah.
Is there a stat list card thing for these?
I'm trying to get them out, yeah.
Okay.
Man, what a busy fight, huh?
Blow the horn.
You guys are doing some wacky shit, and I just punched.
Yeah,
I haven't done any of that yet. I don't feel bad. I'm just swinging a sword.
These things we always forget exist.
you're using them.
Finally. Had these for
You're-
like
You haven't been to use
honestly
these
like
for
2 weeks in
several
game.
fights.
Tell me if you can move that lion.
Yes.
Put that one where you wanted it to. And then there's another one. Put that one where you wanted to. Hold on. Yeah, put the other one where you want it. Okay. And then here you go. There's the character sheet for it. Don't kill it because you'll lose it. Or it's right at the top.
Do my
That's your
I'll open
action?
it in a second.
Anything else?
Yep. These lions are gonna eat people.
Well, that's after your turn.
Oh yeah, I guess I'll bonus action disappear up a fucking tree.
Okay.
Like a coward.
Brooklyn.
No,
Lions
lion.
go before me.
Yeah, lions can go. That's fine.
And goblins.
And goblins. Don't forget all your monster ranching.
Grand Vizier, my ass.
Lions can bite or claw, and if they pounce, if they move 20 feet before they hit something, they can also knock shit prone.
Okay, but they still. Well, the one over here will have pack tactics. The solo won't.
Yeah. I will say that if you threw it lower and it ran towards the guy, that's fine. You can bounce the wizard.
Cool.
Makes more sense. Plus, as you stated yourself, you don't have hell of an arm, so
Yeah, he skipped it.
it probably fell short. became a lion, and then ran after him. What do we got?
Just trying to make that read the same. They just make one attack each, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bite the Warlord.
Okay.
Rawr! There's not a damage thing for it. Bite the Wizard.
Okay.
Rawr!
Who's gonna pounce him?
1d8 plus 3 on Warlord.
You should be able to click the damage or the attack on the.
Click the name bite.
Oh, it didn't. Oh, there it goes.
So, yeah.
We rolled the same.
So one of those hits the Warlord, the other hits the other guy.
Okay.
And it rolled wrong anyway. It should have been plus 3, not 4. According to the sheet, it's 1d8 plus 3.
Yeah. No, it is. It's a crit on the second attack. That's why it has the +4. It's 2 dice rolls. 8 plus 4 piercing. So the first attack was against the guy who's prone, so it does
Correct.
8 damage. And the
No, that's just a d8 roll. It'd be 8 plus 3, 11.
oh, got it. I get what
I
you're
just
saying.
rolled a d8.
I get what you're
Yeah.
saying. Got it. And then it'll be 12 damage against the wizard, and he needs to make a strength saving throw, or be knocked prone.
There's no way he makes it.
And a con save.
Wizards don't have upper body strength.
And you are correct.
Look at the size of that lion.
In this specific instance, there is no way he makes it because he's failed.
Goddamn way.
Okay. A
Did the
lion
wizard make his con save?
versus
For
the
the
hand. Checking.
Goblins.
He rolls 2 dice. He is good. All right. I am trying to. For some reason, my music fell off, but whatever. Let's do this one.
Will you hover over that and double check and make sure it rolled crit damage? Because I don't think I'm reading it right, or it didn't roll right.
On the first one that you rolled, it was
There's
8.
4.
8. On the second one, the roll result was a 5
Oh, I
on the
see.
d8 and then a 4 on the second d8.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Brooklyn.
Those are not fun for me.
Wait a minute.
What?
Yeah. Okay. Wait.
You're forgetting the goblins again, too.
Yeah, the goblins. That's why we're in this fucking mess and Brooklyn keeps coming up. I'm like, I thought we already did Brooklyn. I've said Brooklyn before, very recently. And it was
Yeah, I
because
haven't
of
done anything yet.
the goblins will pop out and shoot the girl, because that's what they've been ordered to do, and that's what
Yeah,
they're
right.
still doing.
Yeah.
You gotta
bonus
bop
action.
her, girl. Oh,
Get your revenge for your dead buddy.
Got a boy. Buddies
Bang, bang.
into the room.
Both will miss.
Dang it, goblins.
And then they will hide. Stealth. They're gone.
Wow.
Nice.
Real good at hiding. Wonder
Brook-
where they get that from.
Brooklyn.
Trained him myself.
I
In
guess
the last
I'm gonna.
3 days.
So just to confirm, if I roll another 1, my sword is gone, right?
It breaks. It's not gone. It's broken. Broken can be repaired.
Yeah, but I can't use it, and that's the only weapon I have.
You can
Well,
you can use it.
You
It's-
either use it once or you stop using it.
when it's broken.
So either way.
When it's broken, it counts as an improvised weapon. All magical properties are muted, and yeah, it does a D4 damage.
Okay, gotcha.
This who walks around with a broken sword all the time.
We're just gonna hope I
Nah,
can swing
they're
into
good
this
fixed. They're
guy.
at the shop. I left it with my
18.
That'll work.
We have other weapons.
It's 14 damage total, 7 radiant salmon slash.
You're attacking the invisible guy.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
Okay. Still alive, based on not falling to the ground.
Oh, cool. Great.
All right. As you kind of bring it up, you see a black blade appear out of the shadows, and your blade hits against it. You then watch as the blade kind of flips off the edge of it, like you break your sword in half. Roll a d100 for flavor.
83.
Okay. So then the blade hits him, and you watch as the invisible individual falls to the ground with a sword stuck in it. It does not become visible.
Damn.
Well,
Is the wizard making them invisible?
He appears to be
Yeah.
focused on the Bigsby's hand.
Maybe it's demonic.
Should
thing.
that be a con save with the lion attack? Dang,
Yeah,
okay.
we covered that. Yeah.
Oh, you got through that. I'm
He made
sorry.
a conversation.
I drifted.
all
Yeah,
right.
you guys.
Well, then I guess I can use movement now.
Okay.
Okay, so let me just see something here.
I'm a lion. Not a lot of other options.
Yeah, there's really not a lot I can do actually.
You can climb over our dead orcs.
You could draw a new weapon out of one
I
of
don't
these
have
many
any more
bags.
weapons. All I have is a
Hold on.
javelin.
Use an action to pull one off a Christinger. You don't have an action.
Or you could take the. Oh, you can't see it. It's invisible.
Go tackle that mage.
There's the hobgoblins behind you do have weapons. The hobgoblins use longswords.
Okay. What would it take for me to get one of those like next turn?
You can do
he
it
did.
if you're dropping the broken Haziel. You can reach down and grab it.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
And then I'll go face to face with this lady.
Okay.
Try to get some range people out of the way.
We're up.
Please do.
Can I use my second part of my attack or no?
Yeah, you can use second attack. That'll hit.
Oh. Okay. I did as 9 slashing, 3 radiant.
And so
And it's actually a 26 because it's a +2
Yeah,
for a 0.
-2.
the longsword is not a magic weapon. Yeah. So
Right.
Yeah.
it's not going to be 9 damage. It's going to be 7 damage. So it'll be a total
Okay,
of
so it
10.
gets +2.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, you hit her with the blade. She appears to not be as harmed by it. Like she's resistant to non-magical damage.
And then my bonus action, I want to try to shove her with my shield
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
with disadvantage because I'm hexed, right?
Strength, correct.
12.
She will not get pushed. She kind of rolls off the side of it after taking the hit. Kind of rolls with the blow. Okay. Benson.
I'm going to continue my sucking.
Yeah, it's still in the hand.
15.
Okay. That'll destroy the hand.
Nice. And then nuke that
You want
guy
me to
that's
little bit?
chasing your horse.
I can move over still with the horse, right? I can move the horse because he's not adjacent to me.
He is adjacent to you.
The horse.
He's
not adjacent to me.
technically above your horse and in your space. You aren't the horse is not a I can move on the horse and be on a different part of the horse. You're saddled in the middle, but because you can't really hold the token in the middle of a larger token, it's hard to place you. You're more accurately the horse, but just
Oh,
in a smaller space. He is adjacent to you as long as you're on the horse. If you want to get off the
Okay.
horse, then he wouldn't. If you want to move the horse, that's fine too.
but then opportunity of attack.
Of course, you'll have an opportunity attack, yeah. But yeah, for all intents and purposes, when you're mounted, your space is the space of the mount.
Okay.
You can't you can't roll around to the different like, oh, I'm gonna hang off.
Well, no,
on
I thought I was
the
there. I would just like just run. If you hit the horse, okay, the horse is gonna get hit.
Oh yeah, no,
I
sure.
can get out. Yeah, fine, whatever.
Technically, you do not provoke an opportunity attack for riding off on the horse. The horse provokes the opportunity attack, so you could still do that.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Insta kills horse.
Okay, so then
No.
you should be able to move your horse. Can you not?
No, I cannot.
1 second.
Question 2 about the lines.
Shoot.
At the end of pounce, it says if the target is prone, it gets a free bite attack. Is that all the time or only after pouncing?
Only after pouncing.
Okay.
Which did it get it?
No, actually, I guess on the. What, 13 to hit a wizard?
No.
Okay.
He has mage armor.
I wanna.
Try and move the horse now.
I can move it now.
Did you move it off the board?
No, it's,
Okay.
I moved it onto the over by the goblins.
Onto the dead bodies. Okay.
And I am going to. Okay, I just want to make sure it does what it does.
Okay.
Aura of life. I give a 30-foot cone.
Don't worry about
every-
it. You can't cast actions. You already used your action to enervate.
No, that's a continue.
Use an action.
Is it
to
a
enervate.
bonus action to use it again?
Then
No.
how can I do
No. Stop. Let's go back. Enervation. Okay. On each of your turns you can use your action on each of your turns to automatically deal 48 necrotic damage. You're using your action to continue the enervation. Otherwise, it just lingers for concentration purposes. You can use your action to auto deal 48.
Okay.
You have a bonus action,
Um,
And I will smack your
don't-
horse.
like healing word or.
I can
Oh,
healing word
cool.
something. That's what my next thing was going to be. I was going to do a big boom to everybody.
I hate to be that guy.
Yeah, I can cast healing word
just
on
hope you-
shambles.
I just hope you feel like whispering something reassuring.
Okay. So, Chody, what do you do?
I'm going to heal shambles.
Do you have spell driver?
I don't
Even
know
with
what that
bonus
is.
action, really?
If
Oh,
you-
it has to be a. That's right. It's a.
Well, no.
cantrip
Sorry. No. Correction. Enervation you didn't cast. You used its action, so you can still bonus action healing word. Go ahead.
Dope.
You did not cast enervation. You just used it. Throw that heal.
7.
I'll take it.
Cool. All right, Chody done. Vester up.
All right, guy's still stunned. Guy's still invisible. Guy's still willing to heal. Guys, I'm punching. Oh boy, this sucks. I'm just gonna keep wailing on the commander there and hope for the best. So, 18 to hit,
Nope.
25,
That's a bit better, yeah.
26,
Mm-hmm.
27,
Yeah, these are all good. Total damage.
24, 35 damage.
He looks pretty beat the fuck out of. Back to bloody.
Again, I'm just wailing on his face.
All right.
Don't wake up! Don't wake up! Don't wake up! Exactly.
Do you want to throw a stunning fist in there?
I'd better, just for safety's sake.
Okay. DC was what, 16? 17?
17.
It's a failure. Still stunned.
Yeah, I had a
Literally, don't wake up, don't wake up. And then
Oh, he failed.
he failed, yeah.
That's rad. Okay.
If it was a 16, he'd be fine. He got a 16.
You're bringing that bell.
Grok, you are the one that's up.
Yeah, we're gonna move here. I know I'm gonna take an opportunity attack from the cleric, but I'm gonna move here.
Okay. You're moving onto the lion?
Is that okay?
Are you mounting the lion?
No, I mean I'm not on the lion. The lion is not in that square.
The lion is
okay.
a very large creature. Yeah, it is very much all four of those
Oh, I
squares.
can't do
lion.
that. I can't do that, huh?
Rawr.
I can't move through another enemy square either, can I?
You can move around an enemy.
You can jump between them.
Yeah,
That diagonal.
you can go diagonal. You can go here.
Right, that's not what I want to do.
You can go here.
I want to heal shambles more.
Oh, then
Step in, heal.
Can
and
I go
step
here?
out.
Can I go here?
you could. Yeah, you can go around the outside. That's fine. You'll take an opportunity attack from the cleric, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
Okay. So I am going to, as a reaction, use my Draconic Fury feature, which means I can make my full multi-attack itinerary as a reaction instead of making a single opportunity attack.
Yeah, but he's gonna miss every single one. Just you watch.
1, 2, 3. 28, 27, 26.
They all hit.
Damn. That was from the cleric?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah. So it'll be a total, after everything is all said and done, of 33 points of damage.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off by using the mother, which will add half of my hit point maximum.
Healing yourself.
So I'll add 65, and then we're gonna touch Shambles.
And cast heal on him.
Nope, I've already used that, unfortunately.
Hmm.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
No problem. Well, sorry, you're casting a spell, right?
I'm casting a spell.
Okay. I'm going to use a reaction from my wizard to cast a counterspell. That being said, what spell are you casting and what level is it being
He
cast at?
focused. He got pounced by a lion. Is knocked prone.
I
Can I
understand.
counterspell his counterspell?
You
Cure
can
wounds.
you can counterspell his counterspell.
I would like to
The wizard's
counterspell his
prone
counterspell.
behind
Okay.
two giant
Blue
lions.
spell decks
That's what
are
I thought.
throwing at each other. So a counterspell is being thrown out of like as the lion's mawing at him. You see him kind of like wave his hand it dismissively, but Benson's like that, and like there's this kind of spell conflict in between the two spells as Grok is obliviously casting whatever healing he's casting on Master
Sweet.
Bester.
I bet it's a good one.
20.
I'll take it.
That was a
Alright.
5th level.
Nearly doubled me.
Grok, you're done, right?
Yeah.
And the Wildfire Spirit?
Yes, the Wildfire Spirit is going to spit down at this guy.
Okay. He's prone, so you have disadvantage, but you have advantage because he's stunned. So just normal shot.
13.
Not good enough. Alright.
And then, yeah, I guess that's it. Crap. Okay.
Okay. Alright. So, Bester, you do not get an opportunity attack because invisible.
Classic.
But you feel kind of like the darkness leave you, and like that weird sense of dread kind of falls away.
That's a relief.
Um,
Raya gets it though.
yep. The cleric then kind of looks at the lion, and he will cast.
Wait, Raya has a Sentinel. He could have stopped that guy if he wanted.
No, he didn't see him.
He
Make,
couldn't see him.
yeah, he can't make
Right,
a attack
right,
against a
right.
guy he can't see. He is going to cast.
I thought I could kind of see them.
Again, for flavor purposes.
Okay.
I am going to fucking cast the spell that I'm casting.
Like I could hear the rain.
All right, so he's casting a spell. Benson, you can't counterspell. That's fine. But you see him kind of turn around, look back, point at the lion, and the lion just dissipates. Benson, that's a spell you've never seen in your life. It's either banishment or some strange like version of.
It's banishment. I should know it. I've
It's
done banishment.
it's not banishment. It's a strange
Okay.
version of banishment.
Cool.
It seems to work on summoned or crafted creatures, like not real creatures that are created by magic.
Ooh, neat.
He's done. The tiefling with Brooklyn. Fucking hell. She is actually going to say something in Elvish, which again is another curse. As a bonus action, she will kind of look at you, Brooklyn, as you're kind of approaching with the longsword, kind of laugh at the attacks, and then kind of like angrily looking at the situation, looking back at the wizard and becoming annoyed, kind of turn around and just run away from you. But as she takes that first step, you watch as like the ground beneath her falls away and she just disappears into a void space, removing herself from the conflict.
I wouldn't want to fight me either.
In whatever cant they were using, she sounded very annoyed. The wizard will stand up. Also seeing the situation is kind of
She used Teferi's protection.
not the best, but he's going to stick around, I think.
Big mistake.
Yeah, he might die because of it. I would like for the lion, Brooklyn, Shambles.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can get here. Hold on.
I'm gonna call bullshit on this because you wouldn't let Benson do it in our last fight.
No. I'm trying to get through. I'm trying to get it right. So it's not going to hit Brooklyn.
Plus, hey, also, whenever you do this, make sure that guy's roll is out in the opening.
What guy?
'cause The one, because he's
Invisible one?
always lying.
Again, Wilbur, I'm trying to get
That
them
was fucking
through.
gorgeous. Is
So-
what you just said.
Brooklyn,
No, you me.
let's see.
So I have a second question. You said he cast Hex on me?
Yeah,
That's concentration as well, right?
I know. That's accurate. As you can see, like he cast 2 concentration spells at the same time. You are correct. You're not wrong.
Okay.
It's good.
I just wanted to confirm that for
The
myself.
Lion and Grok.
Yes, that is absolutely something that did happen. So yes, it will be Brooklyn, Lion, Shambles, and Grok.
What are we doing now?
Dexterity saving throw.
I get to use my Shield Master feat for once.
Critted at 23.
Okay.
We've never been closer
15.
It's gonna fail.
to Wizard of Oz.
17.
That's a
Was it Dex?
that's a 15. The lion's not inside the aura.
It's 10 feet.
24.
10 feet of Brooklyn.
Let me help you with that because I don't think you understand. Hold on. The yellow aura. It's not within 10 feet.
The yellow ore is in the lion's space.
They're not touching the tokens. That's fine. Let it have it. 17's just enough. But again, I saved one of your goblins when it had a little touch on it because you don't count the outside. You never count that little portion fraction. It's fine. We're letting you have it. That's fine. We'll maintain that as a priority moving forward. That's perfectly acceptable. But yeah, so the lion saves. Christinger, you save, you take no damage. Brooklyn, you fail, you take full damage. 33 lightning damage. So half would be, and the lion would take half of half because shenanigans. So half of 33 is 16, half of 16 is 8. So Brooklyn, you'll take 16, and the lion will take 8.
Grok will take 16.
And Grok will take 16, right. I will shoot at Brooklyn with the archer. I'm going to poison the arrow first as a bonus action. And go ahead and make a saving throw, Brooklyn. 29 hits.
Constitution.
Yes.
18.
That'll fail.
Good thing I have resistance. Woo.
Are you immune to the poisoned condition?
No, I'm just immune to disease. It's a divine heal.
So you are poisoned for 1 hour. If the saving throw had failed by 5 or more, it did not. You would also be unconscious. All right. That is it for... Oh, the Cambion on the side is going to walk through hell as well. Bye. I don't like this fight anymore. Our team is done. It'll go to Raya's team. The demon creatures.
Oh, the one that was over by the tree. Okay.
Yeah, they left. They fucking.
I didn't see whatever it was leave, so I'm guessing I just couldn't see it.
Brooklyn, if you were in the belt, you have resistance to poison.
Yeah, that's what I said. I have resistance.
Yeah, lion will.
And that's specifically poison damage, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna zip down the tree, try to stab the cleric.
Okay.
16.
That'll miss. You have advantage. You're attacking from hidden.
Okay. Right.
23. 23 will hit.
I had advantage on it. Oh, he's humanoid.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. The Helmoth is just roll it twice and take the higher.
Yeah, for sneak attack, so just click another one.
Yeah.
So 22. So
32 total.
Okay.
I'll bonus action hide.
Okay.
25. Disappear back up a tree. Wrong square. Give me my guy back.
Okay. Lion?
Lion is
It's not prone. The
No.
prone's on the wyvern that's dead beneath it. I can't get it
yeah.
off there yet.
No, I was thinking if I wanted to run and try to pounce, but I don't think it's going to
The
be
commander's prone
wise. Yeah, so we'll just bite.
It can get there.
and alive.
It can get their hand in
Okay.
there.
I know. No, I know I can make it. I don't know if it'll survive all the opportunity attacks running through people.
It'll take one opportunity attack from one guy. This guy.
The commander can't. Oh, the commander can't make
Commander is stunned and also
He
prone.
started prone. And so
it.
ready
Okay.
for
No,
your
I thought it would
blade.
just have disadvantage. I thought I could still kill it.
No.
If it's just that guy, he's not going to go for the wizard. He's going to run out 30 feet, turn around, and come back 20, and hit the cleric.
Okay.
That ends with a claw 10 to hit.
No.
Apparently, that's
So he will
Is
not
that
be knocked
right?
prone, so no bite attack.
rar.
Okay, and the goblins will pop out. And since they haven't been given another order and they're definitely dying, they're going to remain hidden.
Ooh.
They kind of look at the situation, don't see anything that they can attack from their specific area, and are just going to remain behind the tree, cowering. Unless you issue an order to them. Raya, done. They're taking the dodge action and bonus action hide, so they're very much in there.
Double save.
Yep. Brooklyn, you are up.
And I feel the guy behind me with the Dreador, right?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm just gonna turn around and swing on him. I don't like these guys very much. So 16? Or no, it's disadvantage, so 12.
14. 12, yeah, right. Yeah, miss.
Another 12, never mind.
All right.
I'm not hitting him.
As you're kind of swinging your weapon wildly, you hear kind of
Keep
all
laughing.
around
Keep laughing.
you. Brooklyn, you are done. Benson, you're up.
Okay. The lion is still alive. That was actually my question.
One of them.
I'm going to kind of move the horse step down here, and I'm going to lightning bolt between those two guys. Oh, wait, they're prone, right?
Yeah, one of them is prone.
One
But
is-
that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, you can throw a lightning bolt that'll hit both of them. From that position, yeah, that's fine. Absolutely. You're kind of like burying it into the ground, basically. It's fine. Okay, the
Ooh, good hit.
prone guy can't really do anything because he's stunned, so he'll just die.
Thank God.
And the priest, you watch as he, takes the hit. But it appears that he kind of whispers a word to himself, and you can see the lightning kind of like embrace around him and his armor. He seems to absorb the elements. And he will take half of half, so 8. All right. Master Vester.
Well, that guy's dead. I hate this guy now. Charging in.
Okay.
For a
There's
corpse.
too many tokens in one spot. I can't click on mine. Yeah, the old standard. I'm just gonna wail on this guy now.
Go for it.
20,
That'll work.
27,
Mm-hmm.
and an 11.
Roll a d20.
A D20. 7.
Okay. You swing and you miss wide on the last attack. He actually uses this moment to get a free movement past you and kind of whirl you into lion position.
Neat. And a 22.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work. You kind of spin around, throw your leg out behind you, and kind of crack him in the side.
Deck saved or be knocked prone.
He has advantage. And he's good.
Okay. Total of 30 damage on him.
Yep. He is beaten the fuck up, from what you can tell. Gronk.
Yep, we're just gonna take a step back. We're gonna fire a firebolt at this cleric who I don't like. He's 26, right?
You don't have advantage.
He's prone. He's not prone. Never mind. 16.
And range attacks don't have advantage against prone targets. They have disadvantage against prone targets.
Okay.
It
16.
bounces off his armor.
Okay. And Wildfire Spirit is gonna go right here, and he needs to make a dex save.
Can you throw up the reason?
Sure. Oh, you know what? That's not right.
It's too late.
That's not right. That's not right.
It's too late. So, Shambles also
No,
make...
that's right. That's right. That's right.
Shambles and Raya, both of you. Go ahead and make dexterity saving throws as
Yeah,
well.
I feel you're comfortable with that. That's fine.
Dex save 17.
I believe you will
25.
succeed.
It's all.
Yeah.
They succeeded. Yeah.
DC's, your spell save DC for Grok is what?
That
Probably
would
17 or
be
18.
17.
Okay, yeah, they're both fine.
We both
And
made it.
you know who else is fine? My guy.
That guy
Yeah.
A jackass? Okay.
So poosh,
and the lion.
and nothing happens.
You did it, and it didn't cost anything. And
Within 5 feet of the
we
fire.
gave it a try. We gave it a try.
Yeah.
so
So
a shot.
no lion didn't get touched. Done with Grok, it goes to him. He is going to use his full itinerary of attacks. He's actually going to use Dragon King Surge. So he will make 6 attacks, 3 on each of you. And
I
I
think
know
he just made that name up to make it sound really cool.
I know you're hidden. I understand that's the case.
Who's he attacking first?
Not you. Sorry. I mean to say. He's moving here and attacking these two. The lion and the shambles.
Where's Raya?
Raya
the
backed
tree.
away up the tree, yeah.
Oh, I'll Sentinel on the. Or no.
How far are you up the tree? I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Is he disengaging from the unknown threat or no?
He's not. But do you have a reaction?
I mean, if he's moving away from me, I can just react, right?
Yeah, did you already... I thought you already spent your reaction. Maybe I'm losing my mind.
No, all I've done is move up the tree. I
Okay,
haven't
yeah,
done
make your attack.
it. Okay, this will be just a normal opportunity attack. I'm not using Sentinel.
Okay.
Or no, I think it happens anyway. 21 to hit.
Yep. It will stop his movement, but it'll also reveal you from being hidden.
29 total damage.
Okay. He's still standing. And those attacks now will be against the targets that I had mentioned initially. Raya and Shambles. All right.
Okay.
So first 3 attacks against Raya. 27, 26, and 28.
That was it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just barely.
Do you want to uncanny dodge? Oh, you can't. You reacted already. That was the turn before that. You uncanny dodge damage. Or well before that. I haven't hit you for a while.
6 or 7 turns ago.
That was so long ago. It's going to be a total of 42 damage.
I was just added.
And then against
Look at you.
Shambles,
I hope I don't get any more than that.
25, 25, and 28. To
All
hit,
hit.
the total damage is slightly less for you, 34 damage.
I am alive,
And then as a
and I love it.
bonus action, he'll cast Healing Word.
On who?
Maybe we getting back.
Well, sorry, he's casting a spell.
Can
Uh-huh.
I cancel it?
Okay, so you're casting. Are you using your reaction to cast this or counterspell?
Yes.
What level of counterspell are you casting it at? I have a number down here. I'm not moving my hand. I have my hand set at what I'm casting my spell at.
6.
Okay, so it auto cancels.
Fuck that guy.
What level was it?
Level 5.
Nice, Chody.
I was
Good
gonna
job.
say 5, but okay.
Attaboy.
All right.
No risks.
The wizard will.
The bad thing is that now I can't use heal. So
Oh
unfortunately,
no! Hold on. Oh no, yeah, that's right. His turn would start after his. I'm dumb. That's lame. I was gonna counter. Wait a second. No. Yes.
Is it too late?
Okay,
Nobody knows what
He,
you're talking
he said,
about.
"I already did the thing. You already did the thing."
that was the turn before last. Anyways, okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm getting my brain mixed up on
Yeah,
reaction.
no, I didn't. I counterspelled
Yeah, it was
2 turns ago.
2 turns ago. I'm getting my head mixed up on reactions. Sorry. Regardless, the wizard will cast a spell, and there isn't anyone who can counterspell it. You watch as he vanishes from existence. You then watch as the archer lines up a shot and takes it. I am going to shoot at Benson. After I use a bonus action to poison the arrow.
I hide behind the horse.
It's not a thing you can do unless you're mounted combat, and that's a crit. Benson, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw
I sacrificed the horse.
against poison.
Show them your emblem. Maybe then they'll stop.
7.
Yeah. So you're going to take a total of 85 points of damage. The first is a meager 24
Dead.
points
I'm
of
down.
piercing. Yeah. And immediately after that happens, if anyone's actually looking in that direction, the elf seems to just vanish into the tree.
Someone's mad. I counterspell.
No. They see that the fight's going south. They're retreating. The cleric's gone. Oh, right.
Hold on. Vincent
Another
or-
little
yeah,
laughing
you should
boy.
do it.
Brooklyn, make a dexterity saving throw.
23.
Okay. You see the knife kind of appear for just a glint, and you block the blade with your shield. You hear the laughing kind of stop and go, "Ah," and then you hear footfalls kind of moving away from you. Again, you can see the token, but you do not know where it's gone. Unless you take an action to perceive.
You just sentinel wildly into the mists.
No, you cannot take a reaction against invisible target. My guys are done. Raya, you're up.
Yep. I'll stab this dude in the head.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Nope.
15. Anybody? Want to give me a 19?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
have it.
I don't have it.
I
gave
have
you
it.
mine
Go ahead. Go
earlier.
ahead and take it.
19?
19 hits him, right? God damn it, Jared.
20
Does
armor
it
class.
not?
Oh, that was the grossest use of inspiration.
Yeah. You got it for a meme. Lion will run out and double back and try to knock his ass over.
Okay.
Yeah.
have
21.
No, rogues only get 1 attack.
Oh.
Yeah.
Strength saving throw, right?
Yeah, I think.
19 beats it probably, so
Yeah, DC 13.
yeah, he's good. It kind of slams up onto him and he kind of like shirks it aside, grabbing his flail two-handed and kind of bringing it over his head in a white arc. Raya, you're done. Brooklyn, oh sorry.
Oh, hold on. Has advantage on the attack because of pack tactics. That's a crit.
Okay, so 2 more damage.
Nice.
That's shitty.
Good call though.
Bonus action hide that I forgot.
Sure. Brooklyn, you're up.
26.
Gonna move over here.
Okay.
And
So-
is the hex gone from?
Hold on, you'll take an opportunity attack. It actually didn't actually move away from you. I just was really annoyed that I took and made them physically manifest. And I wanted to do trickery, and so I had to up it. Dorky knows levels. I'm sorry.
So,
So
is,
sorry.
You got played.
is he a ventriloquist then? Because you said
Yeah.
he heard him moving away.
Yeah, it sounded like he was
Yeah,
moving away.
football.
He circled around him to the
Why
outside and then
retreat?
kind of stepped forward and stepped back. Yes. That
I'm
is
getting
100%
on my
correct.
horse
He
now.
did not rush away from him. Like, you can't really hear much
It
in the
sounded
rain.
like you did.
It sounded like he was moving away from him. Yes, that is accurate. That is
Just
correct.
moved behind him and started splashing in the mud.
I get 1 attack
40 feet away now.
against a 25 AC with advantage, and I rolled 2 2s.
Oh,
Doesn't matter anyway. Oh.
Barely saying that.
Okay, let's see. Brooklyn, you're
getting
going.
far.
You move up, and you're attacking the priest.
Yep, I'm gonna swing on this.
Okay.
21.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. And so it does 6 plus 7 is 13.
Okay.
And then I missed the second attack.
All right. Brooklyn, you're done. Benson, you're up.
Anybody have an inspiration to give him?
4 failed death saving throw.
Okay. Master Vester.
Brooklyn, why didn't you heal him?
I don't have anything, man.
All right.
Talking to the cleric, I don't suppose you surrendered, do you?
He seems very kind of like much in a kind of a furious state.
Just beat his
I
ass.
didn't expect
Kill
you
him.
to.
I hate him.
Guys,
I hate him.
the man of cloth. Yeah, if he's
Servant
not
of
responding.
Ashmedea.
Never trust anybody with
Who
the holy
said he was
symbol.
the servant of Ashmedea?
I believe he is.
He's just a rogue agent. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna put him down.
That
22.
politician.
So you knock him down quite hard. After he drops to the ground with that first blow, you watch as he kind of like falls back, and this burst of kind of energy just like grabs him and kind of encases his body and lifts him back up into a standing, angry position. Your second attack misses.
Wasn't anticipating this.
Got like 9 more of those in you?
Third attack hits.
Try for a dex save to knock prone.
Okay, so after you kind of hit him and then miss and then hit him again, now that he's glowing, you watch as the glowing force kind of breaks a bit, like a kind of glass around him. But you also notice that he's not standing of his own volition. He seems to just be kind of floating there aloft. So as you kind of
Puppet.
punch him and try and kind of like sweep him off of his feet, he just kind of like floats like
Hovers there.
like Harkonnen style, without like the bouncing away kind of shit.
All right, I'll just keep punching.
One more punch, and that'll miss.
Wish I had inspiration.
Rock.
Me too.
22 total.
Yep.
Somebody heal Benson.
Yeah, we're gonna heal Benson.
Stop sounding like it's a chore. Jeez.
I'm sorry. I don't want you to die, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm
so we'll
annoyed
heal
at this
Benson.
man that won't die.
I want him to die.
Cure wounds.
Yeah, we're gonna cure.
Okay. Moving on
Yep.
from you to them. You watch as the person who's kind of floating before you, you see like the bloody, battered body underneath,
30.
the shell start to kind of pull apart. Like you can actually see like tearing of the jaw into 2 pieces, and like the eyes kind of pulling out from the force, and the force seems to kind of like fill on 2 sides, kind of like pulled apart with the mess of the interior. And
Can I,
then
do, I haven't quite. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nero. I haven't finished my turn though.
continue.
I'm so sorry.
As a bonus action, you do something.
Well, the Wildfire Spirit has to have his turn.
Okay, go ahead with that then.
And so we're just going to raise up in the air 20 feet and shoot down at the cleric.
That's fine.
I'm sorry to do that.
No worries. I have resistance of fire. I don't think you'll kill him.
Still happening. He's just swallowing fire now. Gulp, gulp.
It's not letting me. Oh, gosh.
Then I'm not letting.
The system controls us all.
All that.
for a
that little
12.
thing.
So,
I know.
as I was saying, the force seems to kind of pull the body apart and kind of fill the 2 sides of the weird bubble of force that was around him. And you can see that the magic items seem to be displaced in the middle, like his flail, his armor, all of the things. You then watch as those kind of disappear as the force pushes inward, but the mess of the body kind of slops onto the ground, as does his holy symbol. And you hear running in the rain, but who knows? He might still just be there waiting.
Can we see what his holy symbol looks like? Do we recognize it?
Hold on.
It's Oru. What?
How the fuck did you guess that?
Is it really?
Secret Sentinel.
Was that just like a joke? Were you doing a bit, or like,
No, I'm a super sleuth. I've been following the clues. I've pieced it together.
fuck? Well, anyways,
I cracked this whole thing open.
you look down at the holy symbol, and it appears to be the symbol of Oru, the Sentinels of Oru symbol
boy.
placed on it, but carved over the top of it is the symbol of the Atma, which is a circle with 3 kind of wheel extensions out from it.
What is that? What does that symbolize?
Atma is pure destruction, absolute, just everything death.
Dope.
I grab that symbol.
Okay. The rain continues to cascade around you. It's very damp out here. The bodies and bits of bodies that kind of lay remnant are there. After about a minute or so, the body of the invisible guy that's currently being trampled on by the Renin appears. So you can actually see it. But body-wise, it doesn't look like they left any of their dead. With the exception of the hobgoblin. And the bits of the cleric that were remain.
I'll go pick up the broken pieces of Haziel
Okay.
and then ask everybody if they have a sword I could use.
If you look down at the hobgoblin, you'll note that he was wielding a very nice looking kind of sword spear. Or sword staff.
We have
Take a look at this.
so many available weapons.
Yep. Sword staffs count as glaives, they just do piercing damage. They do a d10 piercing damage. This one is a +2 sword staff.
Is my lion statue there from where he dispelled it?
So your lion becomes the statue. Yeah, the statue would
The
be
second one.
Yeah, the second one would just be lying there in the mud.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna track those down. Cover them.
No,
So
we're
our
pretty
options,
deep in enemy
Yeah, our-
territory.
our options are run away or tiny hut if you've got the spell slot left.
I can make it happen, and yeah, no, I would be hurting. I would definitely be very.
we
are.
might want to make camp.
We're in long rest territory.
You might want to
Definitely.
send your goblins out, have them get the word about what's going on in here, and
We are.
spare their lives.
Are we a day's worth of travel into this already?
No.
If that,
We didn't. Okay, I know we made 3 rolls. I couldn't remember
Yeah.
where the 19
we're like a
came
few
in.
hours.
Each one of the rolls for the terrain that you're in is only for 2 hours worth of travel. Because it's dense forest.
Okay, we're about 6 hours deep.
No, this was the first roll.
This was the first one. We're a couple hours.
You're an
in.
hour and a half in. And everything that you're tracking on this rock, those footfalls that were outside watching the frost giant fight, were these guys. And based on their tactics, they're using a very, very predatory tactic. They're basically trying to get you to exert as much as you can on as little effort as they have possible. So what you're assuming is those giants were basically just servants to them, not even worth their time. And
Wow.
the people that you just fought are probably just a front line. More rough stuff is probably beyond this at the wherever they're layering.
I would definitely say that. This is bad. Where's that bastion?
Do you want to continue? Because again, we know out of character, we know what your next roll is, and it's not a random encounter. You could make it to the bastion, but once you're there, that's where things get interesting.
What
I think we need to rest.
forest on fire?
Well,
It's raining, Jeremy.
also it is technically summer, but the forest seems to be very green. So
And it's a huge portion of the
What if
continent.
we use magical fire?
yeah, so
This is
Fens
many cities large.
Fens
I
don't
don't care.
I know you don't,
Fens-
but I do.
Fens don't burn.
Burn it harder. Freeze it?
So,
Can we freeze it? It's freezing.
Hadn't thought of that.
Send the whole thing to an extra dimensional plane.
So fire would be easier during the summer.
Well,
Freezing
you
would be
figure
near
out how
impossible.
to do that. I vote we get some rest in. 'Cause
get me a new sword.
They're going to be looking for us. They're
Do we-
aware of where we are.
Fall back to the.
Well, I can give you the open map, and you can try and make battle tactics based on that. I will state that the most sound place for you to rest at this point would be somewhere that's not anywhere near here. You could
It's either here, an hour in, or back to the original camp by the river.
you could teleport to Benish, sleep in the house of this teacher, and then wind walk back.
There'll be a big spell slot gone though to win walk back.
What else is he going to use it for?
Yeah.
Or you could actually memorize a plant here and teleport right to this location.
We're gonna daily or long rest after this anyway, so we just need somewhere to do that safely.
The Beefy Bay here is a nice place, I hear.
We got our
Well,
Christian.
I'm saying like you have a route for
Lightning doesn't strike twice, is what I'm saying.
you have a route for instantaneous travel, is what I'm saying. You could teleport back to Benish or anywhere really, and then use the teleport to a plant from the druid to go back wherever you wanted. Yeah, it'll be a big spell slot down, but I don't think Grok has like huge spell slot that does healing or damage or anything, right?
It is. No, actually, it's the same one that does transports from plants is the heal spell, which I really want to give to Shambles. That's like my big one.
What level?
That always said on me.
It's a level 6 spell. That's what I've been doing.
That's funny.
It's
I
also
have
the same
that
as
available?
Windwalk too. What's
I
that?
have it as well.
No, my 6th slot is used up.
Chody's saying he has the spell heal as well.
We're all way down. I'm almost dead.
I only have 30.
All right, out of character, what kind of hit points are we working with? Jeremy's
I
got
got
I have
30.
I have 77.
So if you have Windwalk, we could do a quick lap over the top of the forest and then
Yeah,
go back to
I don't have that spell slot.
144.
No. After a long rest, you would.
I can teleport us back. I'll teleport us back.
You have teleport?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Then you can teleport right back wherever you want.
As long as it's known.
Yeah, you know this spot.
Okay. Then yeah, let's just go back. I'll cast teleport now to take us back to Benish.
Teleportation circle to go back to a place where you're safe.
I was trying to get us back to Armskirk. We could report in and maybe build a better forest.
He's never been to Armskirk, so he could teleport. But there's
I know. What if we had Windwalk, which we've covered? We don't. We could just Windwalk there. So why don't we just fucking walk?
We're still streaming
Because
ads.
we don't want any other random encounters. That's why.
We're going back across ground we've already covered. It's 3
Send your
hexes away.
goblins with a message and spare their lives so they're no longer traveling with us. Get your point across.
We're
We
gonna
need
find
to
two
get
dead goblins.
out or secure ourselves somewhere and get arrested.
Those are all the things I said at
And
the
also
start.
discuss
You're
swords
talking about
3.
windwalking over to Armskirk.
Yeah, no, the very first thing I said was we could tiny hut here, back at the camp by the river, or move in an hour and do it. Teleport out of here, but if we're going to leave, we should go to Armskirk.
Does anybody know why Layman's tiny hut is a bad idea?
Couldn't they just dispel it?
That's a smart boy. Go ahead and get inspiration, Brent.
What if he made it bigger?
Doesn't matter.
No, it was like Lehman's medium hut.
Layman's the biggest hut.
Tell me in Lehman's turn.
What's the name of the fucking? There's a fort. You can actually create a tower that just appears in front of you. It's like an 8th level spell. I don't remember what it's called, but it's definitely one that you're gonna want to get. Instead of like, oh, I want to spend the night here, you're just like, fuck it, I live here, permanent residence, bam.
It's Hal's Moving Castle. Just
It's basically, yeah, like
Make it look like the hamburger helper hand.
I think it might be Liamon's crazy ass that casts, or that's named after that one too, or that. No, it's somebody else. Is it Mordenkainen? Mordenkainen. Yep, Magnificent Mansion.
Yeah, that's
What
not
level?
a hut. That has multiple levels in it, and it's awesome.
what
Yep.
level is it?
7th level.
I'm getting that next one.
Stop being a boy. Okay, so since we have no minutes left, decide on what your path will be next time, and we'll pick up from there next session, or decide it off screen, so we'll have it for next week. Thanks for watching those that did, and we will see you once they've decided how they're going to continue. All right, thanks for watching.